The Information Technology Associate Companies Scheme is an advanced training interface between the University of Strathclyde and many sectors of industry and commerce. With the future of the nation's economy greatly dependent upon the latest production methods, every company will want to maximize its most valuable assets, knowledge and people. Ongoing investments in staff training through Itacs offers intensive and individual teaching, a unique experience when you consider the range and complexity of IT, as those who founded Itacs understood, men like the former chairman of the SDA.
I think that we recognise that information technology is one of the most important aspects of the future as far as the average company is concerned, and as a result you have now got the associate company scheme in particular, which has been extensively used and I believe is providing a good basis for the future.
The Associate Companies Scheme invites companies to subscribe £20,000 a year for 50 free places on 5-day courses run in Glasgow. Charles Simpson, a product assurance engineer with digital in air, has no doubts about the value to him.
You might get something out of the course that others may not. You know, the whole spectrum is covered on this particular course, from operator level to system management level. ITAC actually arranged for a natural break halfway through the course so that others that decided not to proceed into the 5 days of the course could still benefit from 2 days in the course. So it definitely was well structured for different needs.
The courses emphasise either software or hardware.
I went on an Itacs course involved with digital signal processing and a specific device to that. It was very informative in that the mornings were full of lectures to do with it, and in the afternoons we actually got hands-on experience, so we could see what it was like actually programming the devices, and gave me hands-on experience for something in an environment which was controlled and people knew, rather than bringing things in here and nobody knowing and everybody falling over each other trying to find out information.
For industry to succeed in this country, it definitely must make full use of information technology. Now, unfortunately, the number of students in science and technology is decreasing. So clearly industry has got to make best use of the most important resource that it's got, which is its people, by retraining them in information technology. Now, Itacs can help by being a source of professional educators in information technology, and also by providing lots of hands-on time on the computers in a very well-equipped laboratory that we have here at Itacs.
Advanced training in information technology is not just a frill, it's essential for keeping your staff up to scratch and your company surviving, as Matt Graham of Honeywell Control Systems knows.
We design everything from small components like microswitches and solid-state sensors through to microelectronic controllers for the home. So there's a very wide range of technology within Honeywell, and we want our people who are designing these products to be in tip-top form when they're designing. The assets we have, we include our people in those assets, and the maintenance of those assets, that is the skill of these valuable engineers, is critical to Honeywell's success. Quite apart from being a co-owner of the thing, it's the point that you get to shape the courses to your needs. You're a customer who has very strong influence upon what you get as a product.
Whether like Matt Graham you're involved in operations, or like Jim McCulloch of Hewlett-Packard you're involved in training, Itacs offers real value for your staff.
We find the quality is better from the Itacs than it is from a number of outside other training agents. The benefits of the courses to us are that we get involved in the design of the courses, and that is a major benefit for us, the fact that we're working in partnership with Itacs as opposed to taking an off-the-shelf course. We find that much better.
On the second sheet, what George has provided us...
The relevance of the courses is what it's all about. They provide added value to staff that is both vocational and educational, and it's the job of this management committee to make it happen. Under the chairmanship of Professor Tariq Durrani, who also chairs the Department of Electronic and Electrical Engineering, these are a unique blend of senior people in the university who reflect the principles of shared values, bringing together academics with a practical empathy and those with industrial backgrounds. Men like Hugh Thompson, the university's head of research and development, George McIntosh, technical administrator of Itacs, Professors Douglas McGregor and Andrew McGettrick, computer scientists, Professor Jeff Smith, head of communications division in the Department of Electronic and Electrical Engineering, and lastly, Dr. Archie Fleming, Director of Continuing Education in the university. And besides the management of the courses, they monitor provision for credit-based MSc.
So is it now possible for people who attend the courses to collect credits in a formal sense?
The position with regard to the...
Okay.
The whole aim of Itacs is to contribute to national prosperity through providing knowledge to add value to the business sector, a concept endorsed at government level at the official opening of Itacs in May 1988.
We've got to bring technology, science, the intellectual input, the power of reason to be harnessed to the economic processes of wealth creation. That is the importance of this kind of activity, which is happening between industry, between the university, with government playing a catalytic role, and that's a very important role that it should be playing. I'm very, very pleased to be able to be here to formally declare the Itacs Centre open and to have the chance to visit the University of Strathclyde. Thank you.
In the beginning, certainly, universities had a monopoly, as it were, of the storehouse of wisdom and knowledge. It was their job to create knowledge, to package it and sell it. Now, we know in this fast-growing industry that by no means all the knowledge exists in the universities. The companies who belong to this associate scheme themselves are pioneering in this field. The universities exist and higher education exists to somehow go on with collecting this vital new information together, these new skills, in such a way that they can even be returned to the companies themselves, whose main job it is to manufacture components, to carry out research, but not necessarily to teach the next generation. So this kind of interaction now that we have here is one that has to grow.
Itacs provides not only courses, but total education-industry collaboration in the form of undergraduate projects, research, seminars, and an open door to a comprehensive university service.
Three things, the advantages. One advantage is that they're local. They are held in Glasgow. Very often there's no flights to London, there's no overnight hotel bills, etc. So that is a benefit. People go to the course for a week, but they don't necessarily have to be away from home or away from the workplace for a total week, so that's an advantage. The courses do tend to be leading edge courses, so they are keeping people at the forefront of technology. And the facilities and admin of the Itacs organisation is first rate. So these are three things I would say are big benefits for companies.
As Jim said, Glasgow the city provides a rich environment for training. The University of Strathclyde is committed to providing leading-edge technology, a concept that is spreading into other business sectors, such as the financial institutions and the fast-moving consumer goods industry. But it's not just different sectors of business that can benefit. Smaller companies, too, stand to gain, despite the obvious problems, as one man who started small knows only too well.
The small companies naturally are so busy doing their own thing in information technology that they won't have very much time to participate in the way that we can, perhaps in delivering seminars. But I do believe that they will benefit from what is being offered. They will have access to the universities and the skills in the universities at a variety of different levels. And hopefully by participating in seminars, participating in the teaching that is going on and using the teaching that is going on, that they will be able to do this.
What a function is it's a
Staff development and updating technology skills. These are the prime requirements in the UK's urgent need for training.
that does a well-defined job.
Well, there's nothing to be lost in any course. That's basically that. We found this particular course was very beneficial.
We change jobs every 2 years and we require new training then. I said the the range is wide enough that there is always something there that can be helpful.
I think another key value that Itacs has to us, being located at Strathclyde University, it's on our doorstep. And the training already represents good value for money, but when we combine that with the geography, it just reaches excellence.
Itacs and the whole university provides at the highest level the transfer of knowledge to meet the needs of business.
Now, companies who are new to information technology can regard Itacs as a sort of one-stop shop for information about IT. Now, the companies who are already members of Itacs are obviously satisfied with the scheme, but newcomers can come along and see whether the scheme suits them. If it doesn't, they can join in Itacs to influence it, or of course the Itacs staff can direct them to other parts of the university, whichever is appropriate.